check and do the dash on him. They was sleeping on the kid, then I passed all 'em. I was waiting in the water, now I splash on him. Like, cannonball, splash, hit the frog, splash, white wall, splash, splash. For the drama, just me and my partners be grinding to fill up the bag. Add up the comments, she look at the diamonds, lil' mama gon' rock with the splash. Mission to fill in the blanks, permission to fill up the bank. Guess I should fill up the tank, the champion and tip through the ranks. Driving hits like Golden Glove, bang head with the shoulder shrug. Boy, I'm undefeated on my comp.
And now let's take a look at the most efficient. Scoring teams in the NBA. In third, the Lakers.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
On the floor for San Antonio, the 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. Then it's Josh Richardson. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Vassell in at the 2 guard.
And with those long strides, it takes Paul George no time to get to the rim.
And for Pirtle, the stats don't tell the whole story. Steve, he just does whatever he can to help his team.
He's a good screener, solid defender, runs the floor, and you can't teach his size.
Here's Vassell. Last time out, he had 14 points. Richardson, no luck. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. I asked Coach about how he'll slow down LeBron tonight. Both had a good laugh about that. Coach said there's just no way to do it. Believe me, I've tried to come up with one. If there was a way to slow down LeBron, someone would have done it by now. LeBron's resume shows there isn't an answer for him, and there never has been. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And Green gets it to go.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Vassell, the pass to Murray. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. From 12 feet out. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
And with the pause and the action, let's look at the numbers for Paul George. Averaging about 27 points per 5 assists and 6 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Now here is George. Following the miss by DeJounte Murray. Outside for Jackson. Pass to James. 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. That shot, no good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
In their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Now here's Murray. And in the game with Dallas, he did not play well.
That's a good read by Murray. Not having to think about it, he just reacts.
LeBron outside. And they double up James. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Attacking the heart of the defense. LeBron doing his work inside the paint.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. You know, Steve, you look around the league, a couple teams already suffering injuries, testing that depth early on.
And Kevin, because they came into the season with high hopes, it's really a test of their mental resolve as well.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Johnson, he's checked in for James. Bradley comes in for Danny Green. And it's Malik Monk in for Paul George. Bradley can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
McDermott passes to Collins. The Lakers with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Now, here's Monk. After the miss from Reggie Jackson, and they double up Davis. Bradley, no one around him. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
This is where Avery Bradley's most effective, getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Walker in the post. Monk defending. Shots good by Walker.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Jackson up top, defended by Jones. Johnson, the pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. He kicks it to Monk. Misses the three. San Antonio trailing here. Walker taking his time here. Over Johnson. Walker's shot is off.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there. And if you let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out, he can and will embarrass you on the boards.
Now, here's Collins. No points in the game yet for him. The pass to McDermott. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Jones. Shoots over Bradley. It's the front of the rim and out.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Johnson finds Davis. And they double up Davis. Pass to Johnson. From the corner. A second chance effort. In deep. Davis pumps it in. And the Lakers lead by 4.
The defense can't match AD's physicality. He muscles his way to the second chance shot.
Jones against Jackson. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. It's Bradley on the wing. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Jones, following the basket by Stanley Johnson. Over to the left wing. Collins in the post. Jackson on him. Stolen by Jackson. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance, and finished off by Davis.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Walker. And Davis sends it back.
The combination of agility and reach makes AD a lethal defender, capable of sending shots back from anywhere.
Coming in the ball, the Lakers.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Monk. The three. Drills the three-pointer. And now an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we all know the great LeBron James can do it all, but he says he doesn't have to for his team to be successful.
There's no pressure for none of us to score. There's no pressure for any of us to do more than you have to. You know, for me, I'm
Well, and the way this roster is composed with Anthony Davis and all these veterans around, everyone able to play their part.
And play their role. As LeBron gets older, he's going to choose his spots and look for ways to make his teammates better.
Trey Jones.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the floor for San Antonio, they've got Doug McDermott. Jones is out there with Collins. And it's Bates Diop in at the power forwards position. Outside, Walker. Bangs home the trifecta. Walker's got 5 now.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Bradley with the bounce pass. And they double up Davis. From the arc. Reeves can't hit. And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. 8-point game. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
I think they had some key takeaways from that one. Things they did well and things they can improve upon.
Here's Bates Diop. The shot will not fall. Good D by Howard. Los Angeles leading by 5. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Now Jones, looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Walker the pass to Bates Diop. 3-pointer, and again it's San Antonio with a 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And the Lakers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. James checked in for Davis. Green comes in for Bradley. And it's Paul George in for Malik Monk. Murray, good.
He can lead the break. He can finish it for you. Murray gives you a great option either way in transition.
And Greg at 6'5" and 200 pounds. Not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that